Shanti. So, we're going to begin our session for today. Keep your back, neck straight. Sit comfortably. And when you feel ready, very gently close your eyes. Just start connecting with your breath. Watch the natural flow of your breathing without making any changes to your breath. Now slowly shift your attention to your body. Become aware of your posture. Keep the back and neck straight, chin parallel to the ground. Now gently come back to your breathing and begin to deepen the breath. Slow, long and deep inhalations. Slow, long and deep exhalations. We will open today's session by chanting Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath in for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibrations. Join your palms together and begin to rub your palms together. Keep your palms on your eyes. Very slowly, while blinking and looking at the palms, begin to open up your eyes, coming back with a smile. Let us begin our session for today. So, in last class, we were talking about Pranav. We have discussed the symbol of Om, what the symbol of Om means, and how through the chanting we are actually directing the energy upward, right? So from below, when I do akar, my focus is on the navel region. When I do ukar, my focus is on the chest region. And when I do makar, my focus is on the forehead region, right? So through the chanting, I am basically trying that the energy flows upwards, okay? And there only, like, if I look at it, two directions are there for energy to go downward or upward, right? So yogi is aiming to push the energy upward, right? From down to up. So is the easiest way, okay, to do that kind of, like, to induce that thing, okay? Um, if somebody is struggling with sitting, if somebody is struggling with other traditional forms of meditation, is a very, very good form, because sound, sound really captures us. Okay. So when I'm chanting, the sound is getting produced, and I am listening to that sound, right? So it's going to capture my mind very easily, and there is going to be very immediate impact. So it doesn't matter if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, right? If you believe in some other God, if you sit, chant, you will feel the sense of calmness, you will feel the sense of peace. Okay, so just keep experimenting, right? Don't stop yourself because you are associating the term with some particular tradition. So in last class we did akar chanting, and today we are going to discuss a little bit more about the entire chanting, right? So next sound that we produce is of ukar. All right, so akar sound, it is connected to creation. So when we, if you look at the alphabet also, it starts with the letter A, right? So A is denoting the beginning, it is denoting the, creation aspect. The sound has such vibration, it is matching the vibration of creation. Okay. So when we focus on the navel, right? So we are connecting this to, so in Hinduism, we have three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Okay, so Brahma is considered to be the creator, right? So, when you biologically also look at it, when the kid, the kid is connected to the mother through the navel, right? So that is forming the source of creation, right? All the nutrition is going to the kid, right? From here, right? The kid's navel is getting connected, right? So creation, the energy of creation, the source of creation, it is the navel, right? So Brahma, the god of creator. So if you are, like, if you are a devotee, if you find it easy that way, so this you can say it is the source of creation, and you can associate it with that god, right? Not necessary again, right? Then if we move to ukar, ukar is the sound of preservance, of sustenance, right? So this sound is matching the vibration of the things that are sustained, right? So like if you look around in nature also, the plants are getting sustained, right? The entire, like the planet, it is forming a source of sustenance, right? Things are getting sustained, right? So the vibration which is supporting or which is mimicking this sustenance, it is the sound of ukar. Okay. So when we do ukar, we make O from our lips, and the better your O is, so the letter O, right? The better the O is, the more vibration you will be able to feel. Okay. So again, the sound is produced from the sound box, but the vibration is felt in the chest region. And you know that breathing is the way in which we sustain ourselves, right? So if you stop breathing, after some time, I'm not saying immediately, but after some time, if you don't breathe, you will die. Okay. So this constant breathing is what is keeping us alive, right? So when we are talking of Ukar, we are talking of sustenance. Vishnu is considered to be the god of sustenance. He is considered to be the preserver. All right. So again, it's just a matter of you connecting the things. Okay. Don't get stuck over there. Right. So I will demonstrate both Ukar and Makar to you at the end. Let's move to Makar. Right. So Makar is the ma sound that we generate. And the area where we focus is the forehead region. All right. And when we do the Makar chanting, so it has to be nasal in its accent, right? It has to be nasal in its accent. And again, if you are going for lower sound, then you will be able to feel the vibration over here, right? So one is when I'm generating the sound, one vibration is felt over here because sound is getting generated from here, but then its impact of that vibration is coming over here, right? So when you focus, when you create the humming sound, right? This humming sound, when you create that humming sound, like I said before also, that sound is, connected to the deep sleep state, right? When you do the Makar chanting, you are very relaxed. After doing Akar, Ukar, yes, there is some relaxation, but then when you chant, do the Ma chanting, this chanting, you know, automatically a sense of calmness, peace, relaxation gets induced, right? And in deep sleep, right? And if even if you don't know, let me tell you, deep sleep. In deep sleep, the mind is like having no desires, no objects. So it's going into proper relaxation. Deep sleep is the most important part, you can say, of the sleeping process because at that point of time, we are able to truly relax. Okay. So when we do the Makar chanting, we are mimicking that thing, that state, the state of deep sleep. That is why, so many people after doing this humming sound, they, tend to, feel very relaxed and they fall asleep. Why? Because it's taking you to that level of relaxation. And right now you always associate relaxation with sleep. Okay. So slowly, as you start working on your yogic practices, you will not associate it relaxation with sleep. Okay. But for now, yes, when you do Makar chanting, you reach the stage of deep sleep. Okay. So this is, associated with destruction. When there is destruction, you create space for new beginnings. First thing, okay, if everything is full, right, you don't throw out anything, or you don't, like, um if the destruction is not there, there will not be space for more creation, right? So destruction plays a very, very important role, right? We don't recognize or realize this thing, but it is very important, right? All the things that you see, all everybody is going through these three phases, right? Where there is creation, there is preservance, and then there is destruction. No matter what thing or what, if you take a person or animal, they're all going through these three stages, right? They are reaching finally the destruction, which is creating space for new creation. Uh, so when we do the Makar chanting, we are focusing on the forehead region. So forehead, or this specifically this area between your eyebrows, right? It is having a very deep spiritual relevance, right? So as we begin to do the Makar chanting, we start working on this region, right? So, a lot of times in our lives, what happens? We are, having, we are having the knowledge that we should not do something, or we should do something. It is very good for us, but we are unable to do it, right? So this gap where I know but I'm unable to do it, this gap, the area in between, this is called ignorance, right? So because I'm ignorant towards the realities, the universal truths. I am unable to work on the things that I know of. Okay. So when I start with the yogic practices, I begin to get in touch with the universal reality. Okay. And as soon as that starts happening, as soon as I start getting connected with that, I am somehow now able to practice more of what I know, right? So what is happening? The destruction of the ignorance takes place, right? This area is considered to be very, very important when it comes to the spiritual practices, especially, the uh, you can say third eye, uh, very famously known as the third eye, right? So what is happening? The destruction is happening, the destruction of the ignorance is happening. And through the chanting, you're moving from one level to the other. So you're moving from creation to preservance. And then finally, when the entire ignorance gets destroyed, you become free. Right? So the Turya Avastha, the fourth Avastha, starting from the waking to the dreaming to the deep sleep, when you transcend all of this, you reach the enlightenment stage, right? The Turya or the fourth stage. Turya Avastha, this one is generally, I wrote in the previous class also. So Akar, Ukar, and then Makar, right? And then we have silence. This silence that you experience after chanting, this is represented this is representing Turya Avastha. Sometimes, you are sitting in some place, you are somewhere, and you are truly there. Your mind is, for beginner level understanding, you can say your mind is exactly where your body is, right? So hopefully right now you're not asleep, your mind is in the class only. But most of the times, the mind runs away, it goes in different directions, right? So my body can be here, mind can be elsewhere, right? So what happens slowly, yeah, when you practice your mind begins to stay where your body is, and slowly this level of awareness even deepens more. And the yogi generally lives in Turyavastha only. We sometimes experience it. So very memorable moments for you when you were actually there, you enjoyed to the fullest that moment that you enjoyed to the fullest. You were really there. That you can associate little bit understanding you can get of Turyavastha out of that. So yogi is constantly in this stage. Generally, we are experiencing only the first three, but fourth also comes sometimes. And through the chanting, after we do the chanting, we observe, right? We take some pause to observe the state of silence. And this is very, very important, the observation of this state of silence, right? So it's connecting you. Through Akar, you move to Ukar, through Ukar, you move to Makar, and through Makar, you move out of all of the three, reaching to Turyavastha. Okay? So today we are going to do Akar, Ukar, and Makar separately, right? And in tomorrow's class, we will discuss more about the way in which we should chant together, right? Okay. So let me demonstrate Ukar and Makar, right? So I will first, it's very important when you especially go for mantra chanting or, um, you know, um, the chantings in general, right? So back neck should be straight. You should sit stably. Only change your posture after you have done the chanting, not during the chanting. All right. And try to chant at your own pace. No need to go at any other pace, right? So, first, I will deepen my breath a little bit because the breath needs to be prepared for the chanting. Okay. So, let me just quickly demonstrate both of them to you, and then we will go ahead and do our practice and see, like first over there we will deepen. Okay. So when I'm chanting ukar, don't go for o, right? Don't go for o, go for u. All right. So my focus is here. Ooh. Slowly allow it to fade away. Focus the attention on the chest region. And how we are going to chant makar? Both the lips have to be closed together. The teeth have to be together. Doesn't mean that you are specifically applying pressure, but you can just keep them together, right? And chant makar, right? Like this. Allow the sound to just fade away. Okay, so today we are not going to do entire we are only going to do akar, ukar, and makar, right? So wherever you are sitting, stay comfortable, right? Sit in any comfortable position. Back neck should be straight, eyes are gently closed. And simply start connecting with the natural flow of your breathing. Observe the natural flow of your breath. Don't make any changes. Just start drawing your attention inward. Now slowly shift your attention to your body. Align the body. Make sure your back and neck is straight. Weight is equally balanced on both the hips. And your body should be relaxed from the top of your head till the tips of the toes. Slowly come back to your breath again and begin to deepen the breath. Slow, long, and deep inhalations. Slow, long, and deep exhalations. Relax the mind and use the deep breaths to prepare yourself for chanting Akar. Slowly shift your attention to your abdominal region. And take a deep breath in for Akar. Keep the lips apart and chant Akar again and again. We'll chant one last time. Keep the mouth closed. Breathe through your nose. And just feel the impact of Akar. Feel the vibrations that are created because of Akar chanting. Keep the focus and attention on your abdominal region. See if you were able to feel some vibration, some sensation in the abdominal region. If you feel the need, you can change the posture before we begin the chanting of Okar. Back neck straight, sit comfortably. Slowly shift your attention to your chest region and prepare for Okar chanting. Take a deep breath in for Okar. We'll chant one last time. Feel the vibrations, feel the sensations produced by Okar chanting. Keep your focus and attention on your chest region. And if you're feeling the need, you can go ahead, change your posture. Prepare yourself for makar chanting. So shift your attention to your forehead region. Keep the back and neck straight and take a deep inhalation for makar. Try to keep the sound as nasal as possible. Deep breaths in for the pronunciation of makar. Continue to produce this sound. We'll chant one last time. Just feel the vibrations, the relaxing, calming vibrations of makar chanting. Sushupti Avastha, state of deep sleep where the mind is free from all the desires, all the objects. In a state of bliss. We'll close today's session by chanting Om one time, followed by 3 Shantis. If you're feeling the need, change your posture. Sit comfortably, keep your back and neck straight. Take a deep breath in for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Turn your palms together. Interrub your palms. Keep the palms on the eyes. Allow the eyes to absorb the heat. Again, rub the palms. One last time. Rub the palms together properly. Keep them on your eyes. Spread this energy on your face, your neck, on your shoulders, arms. Spread this energy on your body. Wherever you are feeling the need, spread the energy. While looking down and blinking, you can begin to open up your eyes. Om Shanti. Namaste to everyone. So guys, I hope you were able to understand or decode each and every sound as we did the practice. Okay, and you have to keep practicing. So each and every sound takes years and years to perfect. Okay, and the more you practice, the better understanding of the sound you get, right? The better you are able to split the sound, you're able to deeply analyze or explore the sound of akar, the sound of ukar, and then the sound of makar. And minimum 5 to 10 minutes of practice each and every day to each sound, right? Which will help you to decode the sound, right? Minimum, I'm saying 5 to 10 minutes of practice you should do, so that first you are able to understand each and every sound. And once you understand each and every sound, then it is ideal to move to together. And you know, yes, it takes years to perfect. So the more you practice, the better understanding you can come up with your own meaning of but in order to get over there, you will have to deeply explore it first. Okay, so keep continuing your practice, and tomorrow we are going to discuss again about the various ratios and how we can do the chanting. So take care and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.